Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Fandom Fights. Another teams match for you tonight. We have a plan to our fall teams tournament that we're going to be doing. 16-team tournament. Tonight, these two teams are going to face off to get into said tournament. We have, isn't it, Fironic, Spence and Shay going up against Agents of Hydra, Mr. Chambliss and Mr. Carefree himself returning. Nick is here to co-host. Nick, what do you think of the match?
It should be exciting. Got 2-2 teams each looking to get their first win. And on top of that, it's a tournament play-in. So whichever one wins, we'll see again later in the fall tournament. And whichever one loses, we'll unfortunately say goodbye to for the year. So big stakes.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens because there's lots of potential on both of these teams. I think both have had good performances in their matches. They just, were playing other teams who went on to, win. So one of them is going to win today. One of them is going to get their first win. Let's find out what they think right now in the promos.
Rich?
So, Hunter, we've been not doing so well lately, have we?
No, sir, we haven't. But I will say this. We lost to two great teams. We've always made it close. Tonight, we look for the W. I respect our opponents tonight, but, man, we got to get on that track to the tournament.
And hopefully this time I don't blow it for the both of us.
Hi.
I didn't realize that playing a close game means getting knocked out by something like it Hoth. I'm in a very confrontational mood today because I know that we shouldn't lose this match. Like, not only are we the better team, if we lose, we probably shouldn't play again. So that's like a weird sense of pressure. That idea of if you lose, which you shouldn't, but if you do, you're fucked. Mike, how are you feeling? How's the art career going?
It's not finished yet. Go away.
All right, Jake. DMC is here.
Yeah.
We are hoping to get another team in this. I don't know what's been released so far, but we've been doing over in Fandom the DMC.
Yeah, I figured I am obviously in DMC. I decided to throw Cody a bone today and not wear the shirt because I know how much he loves the shirt. So apologies to him, but
You're also very far from here today, which I think he'd love.
Yes. If I would be any farther, I would literally be outside of my house. You guys, I think, have gotten a little bit of a bad rap being 0-2. I think that is really misleading. You guys have lost to two really strong teams who are going to be really formidable in the teams tournament. So I think I also feel very confident in you guys and your knowledge. I don't want to belabor the point too long. Mike, are you ready with your drawing?
Yeah. So I drew Hydra as a snowman getting melted by the Isn't It Fironic sun.
Hell yeah!
That works for me.
We're going to melt them. Yeah.
Heat.
Let's melt them. Let's go.
Nick, promos, yay or nay?
My internet was cutting out for a lot of them, but I'm sure they were great.
Cool. Let's get into it right now with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point a piece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge rule for the entirety of the match. Any questions from the competitors?
Nope.
All right, Nick, because I forgot to open the question doc, why don't you start us off with question number 1?
Everyone, your first question comes in the category of YA dystopia. In The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, who warns District 13 of the incoming bombing by the Capitol?
That Capitol, let me tell you.
They don't even spell it right.
No, they don't.
Capitol. What?
Yeah, it's a little out there. It's a little weird. 5, 4,
Weirdos.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Spence.
PETA.
And Hunter. Champ.
Hunter.
PETA.
And Mike.
I said Katniss.
And Richard.
I also said Katniss. I was right.
PETA is correct. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Question number 2 comes in the category of Star Wars. What is the name of the planet on which Cloud City is located in The Empire Strikes Back? What's your favorite planet? Not in Star Wars, just in general. Oh! 5, 4, 3, 2.
Uranus.
10 down. Hunter, we'll start with you.
Bespin?
And Mike.
Bespin.
Richard.
I had a blank board.
And Spence.
Yuck. Bespin.
Bespin is correct. What's next, Nick?
The next question comes in the category of the MCU. Name 2 directors who have directed exactly 2 MCU films. No more, no less.
Oh, man. I should probably make a wheel, huh?
No, we don't need it.
We
We'll
don't
we'll just flip a coin.
Let's just pick our categories, you know? Just nice and fun.
How about you count this one down, Nick, so I can finish?
All right, sure. I'll do that now. 5.
Repeat the question,
4.
please.
All right, that will be Hydra's first repeat. The question again. Name 2 directors who have directed exactly 2 MCU films. No more and no less. I like the MCU.
I do too.
Oh, Tim, hello.
Hey, I just finished making the wheel. I'm just priming it right now.
You're just speedy. 5, 4, 3,
Yeah, MCU is great.
2, 1. Pens down.
We'll start with Mike.
I said John Favreau and Joss Whedon.
And we move over to Richard.
Jon Favreau, Joss Whedon.
Spence.
John Watts and Joss Whedon.
And Hunter.
I had Peyton Reed and John Watts. Both Ant-Mans and both Spider-Man movies.
Yes, we can accept all those answers. So I have Fironic up 5-4.
That's correct.
All right, next question is in the category of fandom quotes. Which Pixar villain said the quote, "Ideas are very dangerous things. You are mindless, soil-shoving losers put on this earth to serve us"?
A little harsh.
That was actually from Maggie Brzakala's diary.
Oh. Woof.
No?
You-
Oh, sorry.
Technical repeat. Sorry, you
Yep.
broke up halfway through.
Fandom quotes. Which Pixar villain said the quote, "Ideas are very dangerous things. You are mindless, soil-shoving losers put on this earth to serve us"?
Thank you, Hunter.
Oh, man. We're both representing categories that have already been asked about.
I know. I love it when PETA wears this shirt. And
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Mr. Carefree.
I got nothing.
Spence.
Is that Hopper?
And Hunter.
Yeah, nothing.
And Mike.
I said President Snow.
Hopper is correct.
Good job, Spence.
All right. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of DC. In Batman Returns, the Penguin uses several weapons, all disguised as what kind of object?
This movie's not great.
I would say it's bad.
I would too, honestly. I'm not a big fan of this one at all. You also don't like 89, and I like 89.
It's not the worst.
I think everything before Road to Perdition is a bad DC movie.
What? Pens down. Let's start with Spence.
I don't know. I put a cane.
And Hunter.
I said ducks.
And Mike.
Umbrella.
And Richard.
I also said umbrella.
Umbrella is correct.
Good
I
job.
was like half cane.
I almost said penguin, but I was like, that is way too freaking out.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is in Marvel. In how many non-MCU Spider-Man films does the character of Mary Jane Watson appear? In how many episodes of Fandom Fights do you think Cody Newberry has appeared in? Over 100?
47.
That could be it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Hunter.
4.
And Mike.
4.
And Richard.
4.
And Spence.
Yeah, 4.
4 is correct.
Your next question comes in the category of Disney live action. Which Disney live action film features the characters Oscar, Finley, Evanora, Knuck, and Theodora?
Now, one of those is my middle name. Guess which one it is.
The.
Yep.
Do it.
You got it.
Tim the Brzakala.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the How I Met Your Mother thing? What's the middle name? Isn't it like Wait For It?
Yeah.
That's kind of lame.
5.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Fironic's first repeat. The question again. Which Disney live-action film features the characters Oscar, Finley, Evanora, Knuck, and Theodora? Spence just said a word that rhymed with one of the names.
My partner's name is Finley. I feel immensely bad for not knowing this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Mike.
I said Cinderella.
And Richard.
I said BFG.
And Spence.
Maleficent.
And Hunter.
I said Mary Poppins.
All incorrect. We're looking for Oz the Great and Powerful.
Makes sense now.
Totally forgot that was Disney.
Yep.
Same.
All right. Your next question is in Planet of the Apes. What are the 3 astronauts doing when the humans take their clothes? Wait, I'm sorry. I got mixed up. What are the 3 astronauts doing when the humans take their clothes and belongings at the beginning of 1968's Planet of the Apes? I got a little tongue.
You got halfway. I was like, how's he gonna like shift into the?
Yeah,
that, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the sentence and I was just like, you know.
Yeah, I got very, very confused for a second.
Yeah, you really messed up just now.
Yeah, like
we should linger on it a little longer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Richard.
Is that collecting food from plants?
Spence.
Taking a bath / hanging out in water.
Richard.
You already went to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Hunter. Sorry.
Working as slaves.
And Mike.
I don't know how technically you wanted to get. I just said bathing.
I would accept their answer.
I'm okay with it.
Spence was a little rough, but I think we can accept.
There wasn't soap. I wasn't sure it was like a bath. Like they're just in water.
They get excited. They strip down and jump in a hot spring.
Okay.
They
What's
weren't
next?
doing it.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices the villain Drago Bloodfist in How to Train Your Dragon 2?
This movie is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Big fan. My favorite
Likewise.
of the trilogy.
Yes.
I would agree. I would agree with that. But they're all good, you know?
Oh yeah, no, they're all great.
Yeah.
I cry during the third one like every time. 5, 4,
That's fair. Yeah, I well up a little bit.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence.
Jaimin Hansu.
And Hunter.
I had Gerard Butler.
Mike.
Couldn't pull it.
And Richard.
I also couldn't pull it.
Jaimon Hansu is correct.
Okay.
So Fironic leads 12-7 as we get into the final question of round number 1 in Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features characters hiding in a holographic simulation of a book? Favorite
Again,
book? Go.
broke up on me.
Technical.
I can't.
All right. Technical repeat. Which Star Trek film features characters hiding in a holographic simulation of a book? Favorite book? Go.
I don't read. I don't like to read.
I don't like to read either, but I have a favorite book.
I bet I would like Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Richard.
Yep.
We'll start with Hunter.
I said Star Trek Nemesis.
And Mike?
Star Trek First Contact.
Richard.
I said Star Trek Insurrection.
And Spence.
The best one, Star Trek First Contact.
First Contact is correct. So at the end of round number 1, no perfect rounds, but Fironic leads 14. The Hydra's 7. Is that what you have, Nick?
That is what I have.
All right, we're going to move on to round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. Or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. We have lost Hunter. I bet they're trying to restart something. So, yeah, you'll get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. Unless you go to multiple choice, then it'll be worth only 1. The only person I really had to yell at was Hunter, and he's gone now. But so I'll just tell all of you guys, stealing is available in round number 2. No need to yell at you guys. The categories on the wheel tonight are DreamWorks Animation, Disney Live Action, Mission Impossible, Star Trek, Horror Icons, Fandom Quotes, MCU, and DC. So, Fironic, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer to Hydra?
So do we want to do what we talked about, or do we want to like be nice and give Hunter some time and go first? Or do we want?
We still need him back here no matter what. I think we should defer. Just it'd be better for us long term.
Yeah, we discussed that. So yeah, let's defer.
Okay.
All right, and we'll be back with that spin once Hunter's back. All right, we're back. This is going to be the spin for Agents of Hydra. Here it is. Gentlemen, your first spin, and it lands on opponent's choice. So we will bring back in Mr. Meltzer. Do you guys need the categories again?
I don't think so. We're leaning quotes, right?
Yeah. With that, Mike?
You
Yep.
cool with that, Mike?
Yep.
All right, let's give them Fandom quotes.
All right, Nick, you want to go ahead and give Hydra their questions in Fandom Quote?
Gladly. Agents of Hydra, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Fandom Quotes?
Sure.
All right, your first question. Which James Bond actress said, "Yo mama, and she told me to tell you that she's really disappointed in you"?
All right, Rich. I'm not confident, so we could go to multiple choice. Or unless you have an idea.
I have a guess, but I think it's safe just to go multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Multiple choice options are: is it A, Gemma Arterton, B, Gloria Hendry, C, Halle Berry, D, Michelle Yeoh?
See, I was thinking Halle Berry to begin with.
I was also thinking Halle Berry.
So let's go with it. C,
Yeah.
Halle Berry. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Actually, I just gone with my gut. Yeah.
That's my fault, too. It's fine.
Your second question. In which Nightmare on Elm Street film will you hear the quote, "The first was the best, where the girlfriend's cut open and dragged across the ceiling. It was awesome"?
All right, Rich. I'm going to go for it because I think I know what the
Okay.
answer is. I'm going to
for
go
it.
Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Good job.
Your third question. In which Worlds of DC film will you hear the quote, "With your heart, unlock your greatest power. The thrones of our brothers and sisters await"?
So you're looking for the film?
You would need to use a repeat.
Isn't it Shazam? Or
I'm thinking
okay.
it is Shazam.
All right, Shazam. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, good job.
Your penultimate question. Which Marvel hero said the quote, Oh, child, you always knock me for a loop. You know what? I'm going to get you too.
Marvel hero.
Which hero? You just looking for the hero?
Yeah.
Big Daddy, final answer.
That was correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Damn.
Meltzer had me laughing backstage because he got so excited.
Your final question in fandom quotes. In which Star Wars film will you find the quote, "Well, you know, Master, I couldn't find a speeder that I really liked"?
That would be Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead.
I need to stop giving quotes an opponent's choice. It's fucked me every time.
Good
All right.
job, Rich.
No, Hydra gets their total up to 16. Sweeping the category, doing very, very well, going 9 for 10. So we'll bring back up the wheel in Mr. Meltzer for the spin for Fironic.
Opponent's choice.
All right, guys, we're going to get him here.
You land on Mission Impossible. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
So we were kind of 50-50 on this.
I say spin again.
Gut, you guys want to spin again?
Before we set that, we're down by 2. Yeah,
Yes.
we can spin again. Yeah.
Okay. This is what you are going to be stuck with. And barely MCU.
You got this, guys.
Very close. This is also landing on opponent's choice.
I need a.
So close.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but all right. Fironic, are you prepared for your questions in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yep.
As Thomas Scully would say, these are films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, your first question in the MCU. Which MCU film features the characters Meek, Topaz, and Scourge?
Thor Ragnarok. Thor
It's
Ragnarok, final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your second question. What year does Guardians of the Galaxy open?
I know it's in the 80s. I couldn't tell you much else.
I want to say 85.
How confident are you?
75%.
It's their strength, and like we officially tied the game. I think multiple choice is probably safer. If you're
Yeah,
with
let's
that.
take multiple choice. Multiple choice, final answer.
All right,
Yeah.
your options are A, 1985, B, 1991, C, 1988, D, 1989.
With A.
85 is screaming at me. Let's go with
All right, A,
85.
final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a one
All right.
steal. Your options are A, 1985, B, 1991, C, 1988, D, 1989.
88 is screaming at me.
Yeah,
That was the
88.
first thought I was going for. 88, final answer.
That is correct for a
Yes.
1-point steal.
Get your own
Hey.
logo.
Hey, pause. Can I get Jake in here?
Yes, you can.
Hey, Jake, how petty can I be?
I
They
would,
said 88, not 1988.
No,
Don't-
you can't know.
No. Jake, no?
You can't do
Okay.
that. They said C 19. Don't do it.
All right, never mind then. Never mind.
I would challenge this whole thing because Jake was on his phone. I can be petty like that too, even during the break.
Okay, let's move on. Next question for Fironic. Who plays Emil Blonsky in The Incredible Hulk?
Tim.
That's Tim Roth, right?
Yeah, Tim Roth.
Tim Roth, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. Your fourth question. In Spider-Man Far From Home, when Happy turns on music as Peter is building his new suit, Peter says that he loves what band?
This scene makes me so mad every time.
Go for it.
He said Led Zeppelin, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
DC.
I love that scene. All right. Your final question in MCU. In Avengers Endgame, Steve and Tony travel back to 1970 to retrieve more Pym particles along with which stone?
It'd be the Space Stone because in the Tesseract, right?
Yeah, Tesseract, Space Stone. Yeah.
All right, Space Stone. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So I have Fironic getting up to 22.
Yep,
To Hydra's 17.
that's correct.
All right, so we have a 5-point game going in to round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. It's the betting round. We are going to say a category. The teams are going to have to decide which player is going to take the first question. Whoever takes the first one, the other player has to take the second one. You reset on questions 3 and 4, and then question 5, you can work together. You can bet 0, 1, or 2 points. If you get the question right, you gain those points. You get the question wrong, we lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated. So, any questions?
Nope.
No.
Okay. So we'll bring in Mr. Meltzer, and the first category that you guys can bet points on is going to be quotes, fandom quotes.
Mike, you want that one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So just before you do that, so Mike, how well do you know? How well did you know their answers?
How well did I know their answers?
Yeah.
I knew every single one of them.
All right, 2. Go for it.
Rich?
I mean, I could try for it. Do you want me to do it? And then do you want me bet? Do you want me bet? How much do you want me to bet? We're only down by 5.
Yeah. I'd play it safe, but not too safe.
All right.
So 1.
What are you guys thinking bet wise?
2.
Manager?
Yeah, we can. I think we can make it. I think. God forbid.
In this case scenario, we're only up 2.
But we'll be able to make it up. We have some leeway here. So, you get this right, we basically put them away. So, yeah, go for it.
All right. So Richard and Mike taking this.
Yep.
Mike, how many points are you betting?
Betting 2.
And Richard.
I'm betting 1.
Okay, your question in fandom quotes. Which Wizarding World wizard said the quote, "Let us hope that Mr. Potter will always be around to save the day"?
Should have bet 2.
That's fine.
You ever save the day, Tim?
Like the way that Mr. Potter has? No. But the way that, like, just like normal people do? Maybe once.
Maggie was like really hungry, and then you were like, "Look, I brought home Taco Bell for us," and she was like, "You saved the day, Tim."
Hands down. That's possible. That's probably happened. We'll start with Mike.
It's spelling, but Lucius Malfoy.
And Richard.
It's Professor Snape, isn't it? I thought you said the professor.
It is Lucius Malfoy is the correct answer.
Did he say professor, or did I just mishear that?
It was which wizard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's my bad. At least that's
So, Fironic goes up to 24. Hydra loses a point and goes down to 16.
Sorry, Hunter. That's my bad. I misheard.
No, that's fine.
Should also point out that Mike spelled it exactly correct.
Yeah.
But, so, the next category that Spence and Hunter have to take is going to be what, Nick?
Star Trek.
God damn it.
So, I mean, Jake, we're up by 8. I can just bet 0.
I wouldn't bet here.
Yeah.
Rich, I'm out.
If I were you.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
All right, let's get bets starting with Spence
0.
and Hunter.
3.
No, you can only bet 2, right? Or
Only
you
bet
can-
up to 2.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, so 2.
Your question in Star Trek. Who plays Spock's mother in Star Trek 09?
Sending you the answer.
Where were you in 09?
If you need the repeats, you can use them.
Saw this movie in the theater.
It's fair.
Saw a lot of movies in the theater in 09. Good year. 5.
Repeat the question.
All right. Your question again. Who plays Spock's mother in Star Trek 09?
Where were you?
I was not seeing this movie in the theater. I think I missed this in the theater.
I've seen every Trek film in the theater.
All of them?
Yep.
The 1968 one as well? That's kind of the 69, whatever. All right, that is Hydra's final repeat. Your question again. Who plays Spock's mother in Star Trek 09? What's your favorite planet?
Earth.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Tim's no fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Hunter.
Sorry, Rich. I couldn't pull anything.
It's fine.
Pens.
Winona Ryder?
Yeah.
Winona Ryder is correct.
I was trying to think of her name. I was like, Stranger Things. Stranger Things.
The next category that you can bet points on is DreamWorks animation.
Mike, can I take it for ego?
Go nuts.
All right.
So, Spence, how confident are you? Do you want to put this away, or do you? Or are we?
I'm thinking about a 3. Yeah, or 4.
You want to bet 3?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Do you want me to take it, Hunter, or how are you doing this? All right.
Yeah. You go ahead and take that one.
Okay. Let's get bets starting with Spence
0.
and Richard.
2.
All right, your question in DreamWorks. In B movie, Vanessa and Barry go to Pasadena towards the end of the film to get what? Have you ever been stung by a bee?
Yep. Scarred me for life, actually, for being extremely honest. I hate bees with all my heart.
Not a fan either. Not a big fan.
I don't like things buzzing near my head. I get really like
3, 2,
my bubble.
1. Pens down. Spence
Flowers.
and Richard.
I probably should have put that. I said spray tan. I thought those.
And your winner, isn't it, Fironic? The correct answer was flowers. Nick, what'd you think?
Listen, Agents of Hydra really impressed me, and they probably really impressed a lot of people in round 2. Because that's not a category anyone wants, and to go 9 for 10 in Fandom quotes is damn impressive. But in every other aspect, Fironic just outplayed them today, and they deserve the win.
Absolutely. So I'm going to have you conduct post-match interviews, starting with Hydra. Take it away, Nick.
Cool. Hydra, as I said, that was some impressive teamwork in round number 2 to navigate through not only quotes, but quotes on opponent's choice.
Yeah.
So you have nothing to hang your heads about, even though you didn't come out with the win today. How are you guys feeling after the match?
Not gonna lie, after coming out of round 2, I was feeling good, especially considering I got to show a little bit of my horror knowledge there for a little bit, so that's good. Just round 3, man, anything can happen, and they definitely deserve the win. There was a lot of answers that I should have pulled, like freaking Winona Ryder. I know who she is. I know who she played. I just couldn't think of her name in the time. It happened.
Basically, what happened is we should have switched. He should have taken the quotes. I should have taken Star Trek. Unfortunately, I misheard the question. Harry Potter, the first question, that kind of did me a ditch. I didn't have a good round 1. Hunter had a good one, so he kept us alive. I was really happy with our round 2, and just 0-3 sucks, but we gotta live with it.
Yeah.
Fair. Yep. No, as I said, this will unfortunately be your time for this season. But if we were to have you back next season, is there any teams you're looking to maybe get that first win against?
Anybody.
Anyone
I'm
who's
gonna fight
easy.
Anyone. I agree, Rich.
Well, good to know. We'll be in touch. But good job today, guys. We will see you next time as we talk to our winners today. Isn't it Fironic? I've been wondering what these hashtags say the whole time because I haven't been able to read them.
Anybody who watches the great animated Harley Quinn show knows what Mike's talking about.
Damn right.
Isn't it Fironic? Congratulations on your first win. Congratulations on being in the tournament. We don't know your seed or who you'll be playing or any of all that yet, as it is still a bit of a ways away, but this is not your last appearance in Fandom this season. How you feeling?
I think this is my first multiplex win period in like a year. This feels fucking great.
It's been a rough year.
Yeah.
But I won't lie. When they went 9 for 10 on quotes, I was scared because I was writing like my obituary at that point. I thought it was fucking over. We're gonna give them the one category everybody but me hates. and they floored it. And I was just sitting there kind of just like, okay, nothing works. We're doomed. That's it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, they to run that category like that is impressive. I'm so impressed, and they made us work for it.
Absolutely. Well, as I said, you will be in the fall teams tournament. I'd like Jake's thoughts as well. Any teams you're looking to come into contact in the tournament there?
Listen, you know who I hate? Jake Meltzer. Let's bring on dummies.
You want the dummies? You want this smoke?
Yeah, let's go.
But seriously, I think they did a really good job today. I was also very impressed with Agents of Hydra in round 2, but I think this team, their record is deceiving. I said it before the match. I will say it now. I genuinely think whoever they play, I think these two can really push whoever they play, because I think they're both really, really solid players, and they're only getting better. So I'm excited.
I mean, we went into this 0-2, but those 2 losses, we didn't airball it. I mean, we lost, but it wasn't for lack of trying. And I think, sooner or later you get to the point where you're going to break through that wall. So
I agree. And broke through you have. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you as the year comes to a close in our final fall tournament. Congratulations again. Tim, hello.
Yo.
Do you want to?
Oh, sure. Great match. Like everyone said, I echo all the sentiments. Hydra did a great job in round 2. If they had scored a few more points in round 1, might have been a bit of a closer game there with the betting of the points and whatnot. But that's how it goes sometimes. So overall, great match. Excited to see what happens next for both of them. But that's going to do it for us. So thank you to Fironic and to Hydra and Mr. Nick. This has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you next time with another match. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.